And then she threatened to send me to the principal's office.
No way.
And I told her. Sorry, I just saw her daughter come in.
That's fine.
She just left though, so that's fine. I think she's felt awkward around me.
It's fine. You wanna go?
Yeah, let's go back to class.
When I was younger, like around elementary school, my parents used to tell me how people would come up to me in my stroller on the street and say I was cuter than most kids. My parents were apprehensive at first when people would come up to me and my parents and tell me I should be put in pageants and shows because of my cuteness. They were pretty apprehensive, but eventually chose to do it. They were kind of rating our cuteness. Didn't feel comfortable with it. When I was younger, like when I was around 8 or so, my mom and I used to do local photo shoots for the local businesses, and I learned a lot about makeup, and I learned a lot about the modeling industry. We would dress up in pajamas and occasionally dresses. It didn't make me feel very comfortable, but I was doing it to be mom's little girl. I don't even like that term. In elementary school, when I had the opportunity, I would play with the guys in the sand pit and we would have a blast together. And when my mom would see me after school, and she would take me to the toy store and we would buy dolls. Not the ones that I wanted, because I wanted the Superman, and I wanted the cool new toys that all the guys wanted. And she would buy me dolls, and I would play with them, but I would imagine they would be superheroes that I wanted to have. I would always reject that part of myself, the feminine part, because although I have femininity, I am not a feminine person. I am not a female. I am a man trapped in a girl's body. I am a man trapped in a female's body. But she wanted me to be her little girl, so I did it. When I was younger, and in about grade 2, I'd say, there was another trans kid at my school, and he was bullied quite a lot, and I would bully him along with my other friends. I felt really bad, and now that I think about it, I know I should have stood up for him. But I didn't. And I carry with that along with me for a very long time, and I still do to this day. Being a boy trapped in a female's body, my parents would always say how I was their little girl, how they always wanted a little girl, how I was their girl, their dream come true, and that I was a miracle because I was a girl. This really made me feel sick to my stomach some nights, and I really had a hard time realizing who I was because I was too scared they'd never accept me, and I was too scared to let my thoughts go there in fear of what I'd become.
Hi, honey.
How was school?
It was fun.
He looks like a boy with the way she dresses. It's extremely inappropriate.
It's not a big deal.
It's a big deal. What are other parents gonna think? We're failing as parents by letting her dress like that. How is she gonna get a boyfriend? Girls aren't supposed to look like that, John.
She's just going through a phase. Your mother and I were talking earlier, and we're a bit concerned about you. The way you dress is nice and all, but people are judgy, you know.
Can you please get to the point?
Your attitude is terrible. Who raised you like this?
Dear, remember what we discussed? We just want what's best for you. Can you try and dress a bit more ladylike?
Is it on yet? Oh, you look so beautiful.
I felt constant eyes on me as I walked through the halls.
Who are you?
I want to take off this costume.
You look beautiful.
I don't feel beautiful. I feel like an animal being watched on display.
Alright class, today we will be talking about individuality. When you think of individuality, what is the first thing that comes to mind? Marcus?
Gender?
That's a great answer. So adding on what Marcus said, if you have XX chromosomes, you're female, and if you have XY chromosomes, you're male. You can only have XX or XY chromosomes.
Is she serious?
Is there something you'd like to share with the class?
Well, it's been 3 days of you spreading misinformation.
Pardon?
People with XX chromosomes can present like a male. Intersex people exist, and you can't say that they don't, because that's like super dumb.
Last time I checked, this is my classroom, and as long as you're in this classroom, I'm the teacher and you're the student. Do I make myself clear? This is going to be your last warning.
Word about Elle's outburst, as it was called by their classmates, rang throughout the school. They felt snickers around them as they ran to the bathroom, hiding from everyone before the final bell rang, and they could finally return home. Elle heard Bridget call her name. She accused Elle of defending LGBTQ+ rights, something they knew Bridget was against.
You know what I'm talking about. Why are you defending those? You know it's against our faith.
However, these were not Elle's beliefs.
They're defects of nature, God's mistakes.
Were trans people not like everyone else?
Everyone makes mistakes.
One mistake Elle did make at the time was coming out to her best friend.
I knew it. Nobody believed me. Disgusting. God will never—
That's enough! Stop talking to her. She's not broken.
And just like that, Elle lost the friendship of both Bridget and Elizabeth.
Tell me why I got a call from the school saying you were yelling at students. Other mothers always express their concern for you to me. It is embarrassing to be your mother.
Mom? You don't mean that.
Express yourself elsewhere. I don't want it in my house. You've got a job, you can afford to get your own place.
I'd rather be alone than to stay with you. I didn't really have a good support system at the time. I didn't think you, Dad, or anyone cared about me. About how I'm not your little girl anymore. Or how you don't see me as me. You just see me as your little girl, which is not who I am. Yeah, I'm Elle, but that doesn't mean I'm your little girl. Mom, I'm trans. And I didn't have a good support system because you guys didn't make me feel like I was okay. You left me at a park. I had no one. Everyone I loved looked at me in eyes that aren't mine, in ways that I don't want to be seen as. You don't know me. You left me at a park and I didn't know what to do. I thought it was the end of my world. Because you wouldn't accept me. Dad wouldn't accept me. None of my friends, everyone I love, turned on me. There was only one person who offered to help me. And of course I took that opportunity because everyone hated me. Or at least that's what it felt like. Bridget told me to stay away from Rose. And I was forced to bully Rose. The one who came out as a child. Because of her.
Do you get a ride?
Yeah, that would be nice. Rose was the only person, even after I bullied them, Rose was still there for me.
Hey, I got you some water. Also, I was wondering, do you want to do your makeup?
Sure, that might help with my dysphoria.
That's why I'm here.